Both of my parents have passed away. My dad's name was Veisinia Fakelelu and my mum's name was Veisinia Fakelelu. My dad was diagnosed with stomach cancer probably in 2016. He went through many cycles of chemotherapy. He got so sick that he really didn't want to do chemo anymore. So as a family we accepted that and we just tried to, I guess, live day by day as much as we could with him and spend as much time as we could with him. So last year, 2021, my mum was quite sick with a cough and thought, it was just a cold. About a month later, she got quite sick and was struggling to breathe. And then pretty much, I think the last 2 weeks of her life, she was diagnosed with a rare bone cancer. That's when the doctors told us that she didn't really have a long time left. So we spent those last 2 weeks celebrating her life, and so she passed away July 16th. Oh, my dad was probably one of the funniest people I ever knew. He had such a big heart though, that was the biggest thing about him, and I think that's something that I try to do every day as well, is have a heart like him. I remember one time at the serve, this guy had no shoes, or his shoes had holes in it or something, and my dad gave like his Flash Ralph Lauren shoes to him, and he just really didn't care about what he had, he just gave them, and I would like to be like him in that way. My mum loved us. She's one of the most generous people that I've ever met. She would give her last dollar to buy me like the Flash pair of boots that I wanted, and I just think she's so amazing. She would give everything for me and my siblings. I think what's changed the most is probably how my mum doesn't drive me to training anymore. I've had to drive myself, which has been a big step for me. I recently just got my restricted license, so that has been a big help. But my mum was always my biggest supporter and my biggest helper as well. Lots of times I'd be getting home late from training and she'd put me away dinner or just things like that. She'd give me a massage if I was sore. What don't I like about rugby, honestly? I love the contact. I'm a part of a team. I love just how there's 15 players on the field. Everyone's got your back.
As a local builder and properties, we value our customers first, and we are contributing high quality constructions and also easy after-sale maintenance. For young people to play sports is not only just the physical benefits, but also emotionally. Also, you do a lot of teamwork and to develop good psychological benefit. When I first met Wei, and she gave me the impression is she's taking a lot of responsibilities, because she told us she wants to lead the New Zealand women's rugby into the worldwide stage, and that was actually a really good mission.
My family and I have volunteered at the serve every Wednesday for the last 5 years. I think we do this because we like to give back to the community. The church that we attend, our motto is to be the hands and feet of the community, and I think by doing this, it's really living out the motto of our church. When we do it, it definitely humbles me. When I'm thinking about my problems or whatever, I know that when I go to the serve, for some people that's the only meal that they have, and it really just makes me grateful for what I have.
Our main goal is to, through this sponsorship, to raise the awareness of the charity, like the organizations like WaterBoys, so a lot of other Chinese people could join to our action, and we get more support from the Chinese communities. I want her to know that not only just us, but more like Chinese people from our community would stand out and help her.
So my goal for rugby is obviously I would love to be a black fin one day. That's what I'm aiming for. But outside of rugby, I would love to attend uni. I don't know what I want to do yet and what I want to study, but that is definitely another goal of mine in 2 or 3 years.
Good luck, Wei, and we are very proud to support you, and we hope one day you will achieve your dream.
Firstly, I'd just like to thank Sun from CNS Properties, my sponsor. He's such an honest guy and he seems so genuine. I'm looking forward to seeing him at some of my games, and I'll definitely be inviting him. I'd also just like to thank my older brothers and my little sister for everything that they've done since this year especially. My little sister has stepped it up, man. She does lots of the work around the house and she's just such a good kid. My older brothers have been so good to me. They're such great leaders, and yeah. And I also just like to thank my Auntie Bert, who's like my manager now. She does all the communicating for me. She registers me for all my sports, communicates with all the people that I need to talk to, and she's amazing.
The WaterBoy with Lugtons, stronger people, stronger communities.